Okay, we are going right into our 95 kilograms and plus. Let's welcome Ben Carroll versus Brett Coutts. So big bad Brett Coutts and Ben Carroll. Let's get them on the stage. Let's make some noise. Brett and Ben, let's get up. So these two guys are the two of the best in the country at 95 kilos plus. And let me tell you, there's a lot of big muscly people fancying themselves in the arm wrestling. Come over and join the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation people here. Introduce yourself, Big Mo Alberdine. Come and say hello and get yourself involved here in the AAF. Brett Coutts, very, very strong. You've gone up to heavyweight. You're back at 95 kilo plus. You're looking absolutely sensational. A young Schwarzenegger, how you feeling?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good today, thanks.
And how often do you train to be a great arm wrestler? Tell the crowd out here in Melbourne.
Every day. Every day. Twice a week arm wrestling, but every day in the gym.
And what sort of exercise do you do in the gym to be an elite?
A lot of forearm and handwork, so that's about it.
Big bad Brett Coutts taking on the Ned Kelly lookalike, Big bad Ben Carroll. Ben's a man of very few words, so we won't interview him, but this one is going to be an absolute beauty. 95 kilogram plus right here.
Shoulders up. Square them shoulders up. You got to bring that shoulder in. I want that shoulder square right here. Touch my hand with your shoulder. There you go. Shoulder in just a little bit there, bud. Guys, wrists look pretty good. Center's got to come this way just a bit. Just a bit. You're going to have to come down off this knuckle. I can't see no thumb knuckle there. Okay, guys, grab a grip. Center's got to go this way. This way just a bit. Bring this wrist out. Bring this wrist. You're cranking in. I want it straight. Bring it in there. Don't move. Ready, go!
What a great start. And this man is for real. Nearly snapped the arm off. A man, a few words. You must be very happy with that start.
Yep.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Quality, not quantity, that's for sure. He's like the Mark Hunt of arm wrestling. Okay. Big Ryan versus Maate here. Big Marte taking on Ryan. Ryan Scott, one of the great brothers, always in the top 10 here. Big Mate here. And where did you hit the scales this morning, just for the crowd, mate?
145.
145 kilos. Let me tell you, this man is pure strength. Ryan Scott, one of the most improved arm wrestlers in 2015. An absolute gem of a man. We've got over 270 kilos on this table of arm wrestling muscle right here.
Just bend out of your wrist. Don't move. Ready, go!
What a So they've both let go of their grips. For the new people in arm wrestling, because they've let go of the grip, the referee now is going to grab a strap and he's going to strap their arms so they can't let go of each other. So two things. One time they could do it deliberately. Sometimes as an arm wrestler loves having the strap on, or it's accidentally happened to prevent the time, they're going to get strapped. So Ryan just trying to get some blood flow.
Elbow foul before the slip.
So before the slip, it's an elbow foul against Big Marte. So Marte's taking his elbow off. We've got an elbow foul at the moment. So if it did break, it would have been a strap, but here it's an elbow foul. If he fouls again, he's lost.
Shoulder in. Shoulder's got to come in. Center looks good, guys. Straighten your wrist. Straighten your wrist. You're coming up over the knuckles. Come down over the knuckles. I want to see some knuckles. I'm not starting if I don't see any knuckles, guys. Let's go. Straighten around. Straighten it around. Bring it around. You're carving in and cranking. There it is. Right there. Don't move. Go!
Oh, and a big set. Okay. Definitely a strap now. Big Marte, he loves a strap. He reckons his prey cannot get away. And the 145 kilogram Big Mate loves the strap, and he will be loving it. Big Ryan Looks a little bit nervous here. Nowhere to hide these two, Sarah. They got to get strapped. And look, he's already up and about ready. Ryan just trying to get his composure, his blood flow. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these guys have so much on the line. They have been training all year. This is the national championships here. They train on a daily basis. They do their chin-ups, their dips, their arm wrestling. As a boxer goes to boxing and sparring, and a kickboxer, these guys on a daily basis will compete in arm wrestling. So our referee and our celebrity Canadian top 10 in the world, Maate Mask, and anyone wants to take him on, please don't be shy to tell Phil and Big Murray down there. But Big Matt is strapping their hands as we speak. Okay, so if you look closely, they're strapped up with a strap and a lock. There's no way their arms can split up now. There'll be no excuses. They can get fouled if they take their elbow off the yellow padding, though. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get an advantage. They're trying to grip their knuckles apart. So our referee are making sure it's an even grip to start with. Because you can be a bit stronger, but if you've got a better grip, you've got that advantage from the start.
Grab a grip. You want to make sure your weapon's even. You guys both comfortable? Bring this shoulder in a little bit, Ryan. Shoulder in. Okay, guys, we got to go this way. We got to go this way just a bit. Bring her this way. Bring her this way. Ryan, you're going to have to move your elbow. You're going to have to move your elbow back to the one center, guys. Okay, I want to see the thumb knuckles here. I don't see thumb knuckles. Let's bring it around.
Okay, so because they both at a certain time did not listen to the referee about having an even start of the grip, even though they're strapped, they're still trying to put their knuckles across. Now the referee won't let them start unless he's got both of their hands and they start. So you'll watch now the referee will actually put their fingers and place the start. So there's no way now, they're both strapped, they've both got their knuckles from the ref. This is the basically last resort before we get a result here.
Your hand first. Do not move. Do not crank. You want over, under. Over the thumb. Do not crank. Do not squeeze. Do not turn. Okay? You want over or under? Do not move. I'm going to straighten you guys out. Okay? Bring it around. Ready? Go!
Oh, and a big start. Ryan Scott gets the chocolates here. Huge win. The 120 kilogram Ryan beats Big Marte at 145. Quick start, short and sharp, that was. And next up will be Brett Coutts and Ryan Scott. So Brett will get Brett up. So Ryan Scott's back up again. Ryan's the guy just won. But Ryan gets up to about 2 minutes. Get the blood flow back in the wrist. And he'll be on. So our Canadian Maate Mask. We've got so many tough, big, strong Australians here. Is there any person in the entire Arnold Classic, including Arnold Schluter himself, who could beat you in an arm wrestle?
No. Not a hope and prayer in hell.
What about, I've noticed a few big fellas in the crowd. Is there any arms of these big, tough men that you reckon you could snap here like a toothpick?
No, none of them would stand a chance.
Big call from the great Canadian champion, a top 10 in the world arm wrestler. And I'll speak to Phil if you gain later on and we get okay from Andy and Phil. Maybe you can come and take on the Canadian. But let me tell you, Brett Coutts, don't be shy, mate. No rush. I know you're in the zone there. But this man is serious. If you rate yourself, you got a couple of friends coming here later on, and you think they're tough, you think they're strong. Our Canadian champion and top 10 in the world, Maate Mask, will do you the favour and pulverise their arms straight into that arm wrestling table right here. We'll get Brett Coutts up, please, and Ryan Scott. Brett Coutts and Ryan Scott, we need you back up. But you know they say about arm wrestlers, strong arms, bad hearing, as we get a couple of them back up now. So Ryan Scott, he's just competed. He just beat Big Maate, but he did need some breathing space. So just to give everybody clarity as well, over the last couple of weeks, there's been qualifiers. There's been up to 30, 40, 50 people in each weight division arm wrestle. What you're watching now are the finalists, the best of the best in the country. So these guys are the guys that made the finals, and that is why they've made the main stages here. Big Brett, he absolutely destroyed Marte there. Are you nervous?
Yeah, no, he's just very fast, so if I don't get off the mark fast,
All right, Ryan, great win before. They've both won there. Heat so far, great sportsmanship. Ryan Scott, I spoke to Phil. Phil rated him as probably the most improved arm wrestler in the country in 2015.
I can see both them duck knuckles. Let's go. Let's take this out just a little bit here, Ryan. You got a little bit of a crank in your wrist. I want to see it straight. Ready, go!
Oh, and Ryan started well, but Cootsy withstood the storm. The big fella, he expected it. He called it. Ryan started so fast, and that's why he's so good. And Maate Heta-morris, we've got a strong man over here who might be willing to take on the big fella in an arm wrestle. Any chance, sir? No, he said, okay, that's a wise decision, sir. This man wants to take on anybody in Melbourne, in Australia. If you got someone who's a good arm wrestler, call your mates, Facebook him, tweet him. Our Canadian champion is willing to take on anybody here, including Arnold himself. So we've got the strap going on. So because they've gripped, they get strapped. If they can't come to an even compromise of starting fairly, then he will do a referee's grip.
How's that feel there, guys? Pretty good? Okay, guys, let's grab your grip. Straighten out them shoulders. Yep. You good there? Just bring your shoulder in, Ryan. Get your shoulders square. Shoulder come in just a bit. Just a little bit here, bud. There we go. Everything looks good there. Just straighten your wrist out a bit, Ryan. You got a little bit of a crank in there. See both them knuckles? Let's go, guys. Let's grab a grip. Straighten your wrist out, Ryan. Straighten your wrist out. You're cranking just a bit. Ready, go!
Oh, and Ryan started well, but Cootsy's withdrew it. Cootsy now holding on. This is what he expected. Ryan with the advantage, but Brett. Elbow foul against Brett. Ryan's arguing, saying, I had him won. That's why his elbows come up. He's given it a chocolate. So the elbow came off as he was losing. Brett's not happy. Brett's trying to argue and saying, I slipped off the yellow pad, where Ryan's arguing, saying the reason that he did slip was because he was beaten. So
It's foul, losing position, bud. Sorry.
Brett not happy, Brett Coutts. Not happy at all, the big fella, and this is why it's such a serious sport and why the Olympians should consider this sport as Olympic. Matt, you are the top 10 in the world, Canadian champion. Give me your thoughts. A very unhappy Brett Coutts right there.
I don't blame him. He felt like he had a chance, but his rules are rules, right? When you get down to that losing position, you're looking for a way out. If he would have waited for the bounce, got him a little more into neutral position, then elbow fouled, we would have restarted in the straps. But he was 2 inches from the pin line when he slipped, losing foul position.
Okay, that's up by one of the dead. Very unlucky, Brett Coutts. That was an absolute beauty. I hope to see these two guys back again. Let's get Big Bad Ben back on stage. I think Ben versus... Okay, so Ben versus Ryan. Ben will get you up early, mate. Ryan's going to get some blood flow. God, Ryan's had two tough ones. Big Ben, he hasn't lost, so Ben has to lose twice. So the other thing with the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation champ, this is the national titles, everybody. These guys are the best in the Southern Hemisphere. But you've got to lose twice in the finals. So if you haven't been beaten on your way through, you actually get an opportunity if you do lose in the grand final. Okay, so this is the final. If Ben wins, Ben is our national champion. If Ryan wins, Ben gets another chance. Ryan lost earlier on. So one of these guys will be crowned the best arm wrestler, 95 kilos and above. Let's make some noise, Melbourne. Ben, whereabouts do you hail from, mate, for the crowd?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, and you want to take
I live in Perth.
a New Zealander living in Perth, trying to take off the Aussie National Championships here. So all of a sudden, has it become New Zealand versus Australia, I ask you? All I can say is this man has not been beaten today. He hasn't looked like being beaten. And he's copied off Sammy Safari's beard over there. One of the better beards in the Arm Wrestling Association with Big Andrew from Sushi Mango, the young fella. This is our grand final. Let's make some noise here at the Arnold Classics, everybody.
Bring that shoulder in a bit. Bring your shoulder in a bit, Ben. You got to bring your shoulder into my hand here. Let's get them shoulders square, Ryan. Both of you guys got to keep the shoulders in. Right there, it looks good. Come in a little bit more, Ben. A little bit more in your shoulder. Right here, touch my hand with your shoulder. There you go. Bring it in, Ryan. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's grab a grip. Center's got to go this way towards Ryan just a little bit. Ben, you're cranking and turning in. Both of you guys are cranking and turning. Let's straighten it out. Follow my hands. Follow my hands. Both of you guys right there. Looks good. Come on, guys. Couple more seconds. I'm going to be ripping you guys up.
Referee's grip, so they would not listen to the referee about getting a grip. So now the ref is going to start them the way he wants to place each fingers. So two strategies. Is Ryan buying some time? He's had two hard fights. Is he trying to get some blood flow? Or so was he deliberately trying to move his fingers?
Once you get your shoulders square, your elbows are on the pad, do not move. Bring your shoulder in a bit more, Ben. Okay, center is right here. Let's get that web and Evie. Okay, thumbs down. Do not move. Ryan, I'm going to close your hand first. Over or under? Over. Okay, do not move. Do not crank. I will foul you. Ben, over or under? Okay, do not move. Do not crank. I'm just going to straighten you guys out a little bit. Ready, go!
Oh, the slips the referee's grip there. Was that a strategy again from Big Ryan to just get some blood flow? He's had a tough 5 or 10 minutes. Big Bad Ben, he's not happy. He's a man of few words, a New Zealander. Weighing at a lazy 125, solid kilograms. This is our final. Again, if Ryan wins, he gets a chance. If he doesn't, Ben is our national champion, 95 kilos and above. He nearly snapped Big Murray Mckay's arm off, I heard last week. This one, once again, the two best national arm wrestlers in the country. Make some noise for these two. This is our grand final.
Guys, we're still ref grips.
So they're both strapped and they both got referee grips.
I am setting you guys up. Put your elbows where you want. Set your body placement. Do not move. Bring your shoulder in. Do not move from there. Okay, guys. Thumbs down. Do not thumbs down. Ben, I'm closing your hand first this time. Over or under? Do not move, do not crank. Ryan, over or under? Do not move, do not crank. Ready, go!
On a big start, Big Bad Ben is our champion, our national champion, the big New Zealander. He's done it with relevant ease. And is this a man who would like to potentially later on in the day take on Maate Heta-morris? How would you go? Face the crowd. Congratulations first. Ryan, commiserations, great effort. Mate, you have not looked like getting beaten today. One of the best beards since Sam Safari, but you got the Canadian champion behind you, the top 10 in the world. Would you like to give him a go later today?
Yeah, sure.
He said, yeah, sure. Mate, congratulations. We've got some medals to present to our top 3. We'll get Big Nick from Bulk Nutrients. Come on stage, present the medals. Our first, second and third. Don't go anywhere because we're back with our next weight division, the 85 kilogram plus. Is that right? So up to 95 kilos. This was our heavyweights. Now it is up to 95 kilos is our next weight class. So these two, I'd love to see them go. We've got our Australian national champion, a top 10 in the world, the big New Zealander, Ben. We've got Nick from Bulk Nutrients. Come on, mate. Great effort to Ryan as well. Ryan, how strong is he?
He's just unstoppable at the moment. Yeah.
How would he go against the likes of this man here?
Yeah, he might hold him for a while, yeah. Not
Beautifully done, mate. You improved out of sight. Second's a great effort. And I think Brett Coutts is our bronze medalist. So let's present over here our winner. Come over. Gold medal. Our national champion, heavyweight champion, Ben Carroll. The big New Zealander from Perth. Congratulations from WA. Mate, you look like a strong man. Let's make no mistake. We hope to see you maybe on stage later. Take on the big Canadian champion behind us. A few people to quickly thank.
My partner over there, Kieran, and everyone at West Coast Armwrestling.
Beautiful, mate. You're a man of few words, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Phil.
And Lucky Phil as well, and Andrew Lee as well. Mate, congratulations. You are now regarded as the #1 heavyweight arm wrestler in the country. If there's anyone who wants to take this man on, look him up on the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation website. Congratulations, Ben Carroll. Ryan Scott second. The wrong medal. Yeah, that's right. So we've got our second place. Ryan Scott, our silver medal. Gold, silver, and Brett Coutts is in the back, very upset, has got our bronze medal. So that was the reason why genuinely we go bronze, silver, and gold. So congratulations again. Big round of applause for our heavyweights.